Hello, students. Now, in the present times, as we are all stuck in our homes due to this unprecedented, extraordinary global crisis, it's a very interesting time, in fact, to read the story, The Fun They Had, written by Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov is a very famous American author, novelist, short story writer. He is in fact most widely popular because of his science fiction works. Science fiction, stories that are set in future, stories that, are based on certain scientific inventions, often, yes, fiction, so imaginative. Now, see how this story is relevant. In the present times, we all are stuck in our homes. We have no way to, go to our schools, our offices, to anywhere, to meet our friends, to see our relatives, The only way that we all are staying connected is by the use of technology. The only way we are able to teach you and you are able to learn this entire education system, not only with our school but also mostly all over the world. It is functioning because we are using technology, isn't it? So, in this story, you will find two little children, almost your age maybe, experience their school. At the same time, they get to know about our kind of school. Probably you couldn't understand, isn't it? Let's go check out what the story is like. Now, see what can you see on the screen? Can you see a graph? Well, don't get confused. We will not study maths here. We will study English only. So this graph line that you can see on your screen is basically the rise and fall of a story. See, every story has a definite beginning. There is some point where the events start and the characters, they have a particular way of settled life, and then they come across a struggle or they come across a zeal to achieve something, So that leads us to, can you see the rising line on the graph? Yes, the rising action. And then, can you see the peak, the apex of the graph, the highest point? Yes, that, students, is the climax. That is where most stories, reach their ultimate problem or challenge in front of the protagonists. From there is a falling action. Can you see the line drooping? Yes, the falling action. And then in most stories you will find the anticlimax, But here, let's keep that till the end. Okay, so let's start with the basic setting of the story. So, this story, The Fun They Had, it takes place in the year 21,057. Yes, 21,057. Where everything is based on education. Everything is based on technology. Even the basic education system, you will find in the story that these two children that we've come across, Tommy and Margie, they do not go to school like we go. What they have is a particular room in their own homes, a room they call school. So every day when there is time, they just go to that room and they switch on their teacher. Well, you can understand their teacher is not a real human teacher, not a flesh and blood teacher, but a mechanical teacher. So the students go to that school room in their own homes and switch on or turn on the mechanical teacher, and all the content, all the material, everything is just pre-installed in the teacher, and the teacher teaches. So the children mostly learn independently. There is no one to guide them. No human to guide them, of course. And every week they learn a particular topic, and then they have tests. Now Margie is this 10-year-old girl, and she is the most important character in this story. We look at this story entirely through the eyes of Margie. She's a 10-year-old girl, and guess what? Unlike you all, she hates school. Because, of course, it's not the same like you all. She doesn't go to a school where she can meet her friends, or she can, play with them, or she can have a lunch break and share her food, or she can get some advice or guidance from the teachers. Rather, she goes to a confined room in her own home, and she just sits there while the teacher comes and gives all the content, and then asks difficult questions and gives homework too. But it was completely different from the time her great grandfather went to school. School like ours. Now, see this line, we come to the rising action. So Margie hates schools, and then one day Margie meets her friend Tommy. Tommy has found a book. The book is about the schools of the past. Margie is shocked that how can somebody write about the school system? School as it is so bad and so uninteresting. At times she feels it's a torture, especially when it comes to her geography teacher. God knows what is wrong with the geography portion. It keeps on giving her test after test, and no matter how hard she tries, she is performing badly. Even her mother is upset because of that. Then she hopes that her mechanical teacher should be broken, or maybe she should be taken away, and that she don't have to go to a school. Her mother, in fact, calls for, the county inspector to check on the system. So, except for Saturdays and Sundays, every day she has to go to the school at the same time, and of course go means she will only go to the next room beside her bedroom. So she goes there every day, and it's so monotonous. No one to talk to, no one to consult. If she has a problem, she has to sort it on her own. Everything is so mechanical. And then her lesson in the is flashing on the computer screen. The computer asks her to hand in her homework from yesterday. And of course, in the geography lesson, she is not performing well. Margie realized that she doesn't like her current school system and would rather attend school the way her grandfather did. And how did Margie come to know about that? Of course, silly, Margie had read the book with Tommy, the book that Tommy found about the schools. In that book, he has learnt in great details how human teachers would teach students, not one students, a group of students who would learn the same thing. They would all go to a separate building called school. They would have fun, they would play, they would stay together all the time, and they would learn. The teacher would help them, and even they would learn from each other. Margie was so interested in that school. So, what did we learn from this story? Now, there are of course several things we learn from this story, but the most important probably is that technology, it grows so fast, and it is very easy for us to get dependent on it, so much so that we will forget certain things as being human. What I'm trying to say is that, see, we all are using this technology all the time. We are glued to our cell phones. We are always, wearing our headphones with our laptops. We hardly even get the chance to connect with our friends, with our family. Imagine a situation like Margie. You have to go to the next room to attend school. The entire day you are sitting with your computer. This girl Margie, she wants to have friends. She wants to be with a peer group, be with her friends, be with another person. But she can't, because that is the norm in 2157. So, this is a moral value, children. Please learn it now. No matter how fast, how far technology will take us, but this desire to remain social, to socialize with friends, to meet our relatives, to just have fun with other people, this desire to remain social will always remain in human beings. Now, the important characters in this story, of course, are Margie and Tommy. Margie, the young girl of 10, and her friend Tommy, who was just a little older. Tommy founds this book about the school, and Tommy, because he's a little older, he takes an upper hand on Margie. So when Margie is confused and she's, of course, because she doesn't know about the old kind of schools, so she's confused and she's even puzzled. Tommy takes an upper hand and makes Margie understand that as if she doesn't know anything. So Margie has been homeschooled for most of her life, and that's why she hates schools. And when she came to know about the old kind of schools, she desires to go and attend a school like her great grandfather attended, in a separate building, and where other human teachers would teach them and they would get to interact with friends. This story is, of course, written in the third person narrative, and we find certain very deep, sad undertones to the story, little depressed undertones to the story, especially when it comes to this character Margie. She's not satisfied with her own schooling system, and then she gets this very nostalgic desire to go and attend the schools of the previous time. Now, I have a little food for your thoughts. So, first of all, tell me, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to be in a school based on technology, or the schools you are in now? And why? If you prefer to be in a technology based school, think why you want to be in such a school. And if you want to be in the regular kind of schools in our times, then why? What are the pros and cons? Think about it. You can also think one good thing about having schools in a tech based environment. You can also think of a bad thing, a negative thing about a technology based environment. Do you think that technology is taking over your school? Now you tell me. We have started with the session. We have completed a few chapters in all subjects. You haven't seen your teachers. even for one time. Do you think that technology is taking over your school now? How? And how would you feel if you had a mechanical teacher? Do you think that a mechanical teacher would suit you better? Think about all these questions and we will discuss it when we meet. Till then, bye bye.